Hello and welcome to episode 107 of The Pilgrimage on FM23. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're at home to Oxford United and at home to Cardiff City, both in the EFL Championship. Since you were last with me, we've been in reasonably good form. We have lost a couple of games, but we have finally managed to string some wins together as well. So let's get straight into the Oxford match, and I'll show you the team for that one in just a moment. Okay, well, as you can see, we have slightly tweaked the formation again, but here is the team, and it is Setford in goal. Back four is Chevalier, Carden, Shields and Neal. Continella at the base of midfield, Meredith and Cunningham ahead of him, Ibrahimovic on the left, Cadden on the right, Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to emphasise the fact that we are favourites and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Why not? Let's point the finger, and in fact, well, that's not point finger, that is, and let's go with that. And let's get out there and see if we can get the episode off to a winning start. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things go and see if we can get ourselves back into a playoff spot by the end of the match. Let's demand more. We haven't had a shot on target yet. Having said that, Oxford hadn't had a shot on target when I started that sentence. Now we haven't had a shot on target still, and it's starting to look a little bit disappointing at the moment. So I demand more, clearly. And it's Carden with the corner, headed away. He picks it back up again. Carden cuts in, finds Continella to Meredith, Cunningham to Ibrahimovic. Meredith deflected to Ibrahimovic, who hits the post. Oliver picks up the rebound, puts it in the back of the net, and it is Stoke City 1, Oxford United 0. We've played 35 minutes, and maybe we could be about to go back into a playoff place. Chevalier with the throw-in. Continella beats his man and pulls it back for Neal, and it is cleared, and Oxford can break on us here. Teixeira with the diagonal ball picks out Abu Bakari, and his shot is easy for Setford. So let's demand more again. We're still not dominating. Neal with the throw-in finds Oliver, who gives it back to him. It's crossed in and then cleared. Chevalier on the left crosses it in. The deflection is kind for the Oxford keeper, and he manages to gather easily. Plays it out to the left-hand side. Abu Bakari is forced backwards towards Jones. Finds Ganiu. It's over the top and crossed in, but Carden gets it clear as far as Teixeira. And he crosses it in, and we manage to smuggle it away just. Wood, and the highlight comes to an end. We go in at half-time 1-0 up, but having had massive scares, but we do deserve to be in front. So let's tell them they've done well, but we're capable of better. So outstretch the arms. Nope, that's no good. Point the finger then, and tell them that. And let's make some substitutions if we need to. We do. I think Aaron Cadden probably needs to come off for Adrian Voigt, and Do we need to make any more? Yeah, we probably do. Sean Neal for Emilio Ruiz. And that'll do for now. So we'll go out for the second half and start the match again. Let's demand more and see if we can keep this result going. Second half, it's been mostly all Oxford, although the first actual highlight is a Stoke highlight, and it's Cunningham who cuts in. Ibrahimovic's shot is blocked and then cleared, and now it's an Oxford highlight. Mannion to Ganiu, McGurk. We've won it back though. Oliver to Meredith. And it's given away to Shearer, brings it away for Oxford. And it finds its way out to Abu Bakari on the left. Back to Jones, McGurk to Abu Bakari. And he finds Jones again. And McGurk finds Mangala. His shot is over the top. And the highlight comes to an end. And I think Continella needs to come off, and we'll bring on Stafford Clark, and we'll take off Meredith and bring on Insua, and the final change is going to be Carden coming off to be replaced by James Wiles. So we've got 5 minutes to hang on to a 1-0 win, which would keep us, as it stands, inside the top 6. And there we go, full time. Stoke City 1, Oxford United 0. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode as we face Cardiff City at home. And the team for this one, Setford in goal. Back four is Chevalier, Carden, Shields and Neal. Continella at the base of midfield. Meredith and Insua ahead of him. Ibrahimovic on the left. Cadden on the right. Oliver up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager is recommending I focus on the credit given by the media recently. We're in good form at the minute, so the media are giving us credit, and I'm therefore going to agree with him. So let's pump the fists, go with that. And let's send the boys out there and see if we can pull off win number 2 of the episode. And as always, first 10 minutes we'll just see how things play out. First highlight though is a Cardiff highlight. Bait over a free kick, round the wall and just too high. Flicks the top of the net on its way over. And a demand more is definitely needed. Not a good enough start. And it's another Cardiff highlight. Headed away. But Cardiff retain possession. And Setford spilt it. But Shields has bailed him out and cleared it away. The highlight comes to an end. And Cardiff are still in complete control. But this next highlight is a Stoke highlight. Sadly, the corner goes straight to Rushworth in the Cardiff goal. He's launched it long and found his striker who hits the shot. Thankfully, Algerva is too high with that one. And we get away with it. So we need a demand more. It's another Cardiff highlight. Mvuka with the outswinging corner. And the header again is just too high. We've got away with this in the first half. We need to fix it sooner rather than later. Shields with the free kick for Stoke. Into Insua. Back to Continella. Finds Meredith. Crossfield ball finds Neil. It's crossed in and it ends up with Rushworth, but we're offside and the highlight comes to an end. We've been comfortably second best in this first half so far, and that's not good enough. Eduardo's throw in for Cardiff. They play it back. Coffee to Holmes. He finds Kasunu, and he's given it straight to Chevalier, who clears the halfway line, finds Oliver into Ibrahimovic. The shot deflects into the arms of Rushworth, and the highlight comes to an end. So another demand more, and we are trying to hunt the ball down. Cadden's won it back, beats his man. Can he get across him? No, but does keep possession and finds Continella. Meredith to Insua, cuts infield, hits the shot, and it's just wide. And we are at half time. It's Stoke City 0, Cardiff City 0. And you have to say it's been a very even first half. Two poor teams in that first half, if I'm honest. So I'm going to point the finger, say not happy, and we're going to make some changes. Not quite sure what we're going to do yet. David Oliver is playing poorly and is tiring. We will put... I don't want to put Sidibe up front, really. We'll put Ibrahimovic up front and give him a go. David Oliver can come off and be replaced by Sidibe on the left-hand side. We'll take off Chevalier and bring on Wiles. It's not ideal. And then we'll swap Sean Neal to left back. That's fine, he can do that job. And then we can move Carden to right back. So a little bit of movement there. And we also need to take off Continella and bring on Morante. And I think we'll leave the other two subs for the second half based on the number of players we've got who are tiring. We will hit them with a demand more. And let's see if we can do something about this lackluster performance. And look for a way to improve things. Right, Cadden's having a nightmare on the right wing. Adrian Voigt can come on for him. And Carden is tiring at right back. So we'll bring on Ruiz. And we'll demand more again. See if we can have one final push to get a goal. Meredith is crossed in and ends up in the arms of Rushworth again. We need to be careful about the ball over the top. And this time we win it. And Insua finds Voigt through for Ibrahimovic. He's dispossessed, but forces the ball back to Rushworth, who's gone long. Neil's won it back. Meredith finds Wiles. He finds Shields, crosses halfway, and finds Ruiz into Meredith, plays it through for Sidibe, and the shot is wide. That was a massive chance to win the match. We're going attacking for the final 10 minutes, and we're going to demand more one more time, and let's see, can we find a late winner in stoppage time? And the answer to that is no. We're going to have to settle for 4 points from the episode. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we're at the midway point of the season. 23 games gone, 9 wins, 7 draws, 7 defeats, and 34 points on the board, leaving us in 6th place in the final playoff position. So let's have a look at what's coming up on the next episode, and I think you'll agree that there is only one logical place to come back. And if you look at the fixtures, the end of January, beginning of February, we've got back-to-back games against the top 2. So either side of the transfer window closing, we face Watford at home and Burnley away. Those are the 2 games I'll show you. And in between them, I'll round up the transfer business we've done in January. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.